Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 23rd of December. We're nearly at Christmas Eve, guys, not long to go, the countdown's on. I hope you've all done your shopping, because if you left it till the last minute it just gets too busy and hectic and stressful. Most of us are pretty organised, so I'm guessing that most of you have done all your Christmas shopping. I'm getting into the little Christmas spirit. My hat's so high it hardly fits in the camera, does it, guys? Oh my God. Got to get into a little bit of Christmas cheer, haven't we, guys? First off, a tiny bit of admin. Welcome if you are new. Please consider subscribing. I do pretty much daily videos. I've also got my 2024 predictions on. If you go check out my playlist, just type in 2024 predictions. They should come up. I've got celebrity, financial, because we all need a bit of help with financial, and also my general ones. And I'm going to do countries as well. I haven't forgotten. I'll probably do those over the next few weeks, guys. First off, just a shout out quickly to the people in Western Australia, here in Australia. They're being really hit by fires, really bad over there. So take care, everyone over there, because it's a horrible time when you're going through things like this. Also, still in Queensland, they're cleaning up after their cyclone. Yes, Elbow went up and had a big visit, him and Stephen Miles, the new Premier. Oh, they're going to fix everything. Yep, they're going to do miracles. That's my blind cat meowing, if you can hear her in the background. Sorry, guys. It can sound a little spooky sometimes. She does this thing called echolocation to figure out where she is in the house. So we've got Elbow's going to fix everything. You know, he's Mr. Fix-It. We know how good he is at fixing things. Not. He doesn't fix a lot, but promises. And we all know, if you live in Australia here, that it's a lot of empty promises. Trust me, that's Elbow's normal. And also shout out to Prague, those shootings. Oh my God, that's just so bad, isn't it? Just horrific. Just innocent people just killed for no reason, and right before Christmas. Like, that's pretty shocking. So yeah, shout out to anybody over there if you know anybody or going through that. It's a pretty horrific experience for anyone to have to deal with. Like, people are just losing it, aren't they? That just sort of goes to show. I know these things happen, but it's just getting stressful out there for a lot of people. The other thing is, guys, on the news today here, yes, the mainstream media, the Today Show, the television, they had a lovely picture of Jill and Joe Biden, yes, and they were doing the storytelling to the little children. Oh, weren't the children lucky? But it actually looked like Jill was reading the story to Biden. That's how it looked. She was the one doing all the storytelling, and Biden was just sitting there. I'm surprised we didn't catch him falling asleep. But it didn't look like Jill was reading him the story. I wonder what the story was. Oh, we'll have to investigate and see what the storybook was, but pretty funny. Apparently it's a big tradition that the president reads the stories, the Christmas story. But Jill was reading it in this case. Probably to Biden. All right, how about I close my eyes, guys? I brought a few cards along. You'll have to excuse Charlie in the background meowing. And I'll close my eyes. We'll see. Oh, God. Oh, look, and I've got my flowers in the milk pot thing. It's a utensils holder, actually, but I use it as a really nice jug. I just love cottage flowers. Oh, I love fresh flowers. And these should last a while because they kind of got that dry feel to them. All right, I'll close my eyes. We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. They're giving me the word evening. And here, I don't know if that's what you call it in other places. You might call it twilight or something like that, when the sun's going down. Evening has come. This is what I'm getting. And it's this calm across the lands. And this is what I'm getting globally. But what they're saying is this is Christmas coming. If you think about evening, it's a time when people rest. It's a time of when the darkness comes in. I know a lot of you guys are in winter. It's usually dark by about 5 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. So evening comes and it's this sense of everyone goes into their little homes, their haven, their sanctuaries, and there's this sense of calm. Well, I'm getting that in general now. We're going to get through, I told you we're going to get through Christmas, the New Year. They're not going to hit us with anything in the next 2 weeks. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. So I'm getting evening has fallen. We now get this little bit of a break, everybody. Cheers, everybody. I've got my coffee too. God, we need a break, I tell you, from all this bloody clown show. So that's what I'm getting. Evening has fallen, meaning, although here our evenings are light till 9 o'clock because we've got daylight savings where I live in New South Wales. Not every state in Australia has it. I think it was the solstice yesterday. My son said something about solstice. So we're on the turn again. I love my long days. You get so much gardening and stuff done. You get outside and do a lot of things with your pets and, oh, it's great. But anyway, I'm getting evening has fallen. So we can all sort of, I guess, take a sigh of relief, guys, that we're going to have a little break for a couple of weeks. In other words, hasn't it been a tiring year? It's been such a tiring year. But in other words, oh, God, what they're saying is there's going to be no interest rates. There's going to be no fuel. Well, there probably is fuel price. They probably already put them up. But there's not going to be a lot of changes in the grocery prices and that in the next couple of weeks. They're going to let people get through these uncertain times and just give them a little rest. So evening has come. We can all, think of evening too. It's a time of slumber. It's a time of rest. Oh, speaking of, take care, Pam and Louise and a few other people as well. You've been sick out there with chest infections and things. That's been going around here too. I know heaps of people that have had chest infections, particularly chest infections. Oh, it just never ends, does it? So take care, rest up. This is your chance to rest up. But this is everybody's chance to rest up. Evening has fallen. All right. For some reason, oh no, it's all right. They'll just give me a song. You know what? They're light. They just drop them into my head. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting sushi again. Well, I've been getting a lot of sushi. I'm getting there's these hideous claims coming out about sushi. Perhaps about underhanded deals, a little bit about corruption, but it could also be lies. It could be like a bit of a setup. I do feel that it's not true. I do feel that it could end up in the tabloids, but it doesn't mean it's true because it's not proven. Someone's like out to get him or they're bad-mouthing him. I am getting this about sushi. But sushi will stay tight-lipped because he knows it's not true. It's like a giant setup for some reason. Oh, don't be surprised if it's a giant setup to get rid of him and bring in some other puppet or muppet, as we often call them. So I'm getting that, something coming out about sushi. It could be from his past or it could be current, but I do feel like it's going to portray him in a bad light. See, Sushi's tired of this. He's fine. This is all getting a lot for him to carry now. I feel like Sushi's feeling a little overwhelmed by everything. And then if something comes to you and it's false, that even takes more of a toll on you because how do you prove yourself, as we all know here? How do you prove to people that someone's lying? How do you prove to people that someone's lying? It's not easy, is it? It's their word against yours. So I am feeling something happening around Sushi. Interesting. I'm getting liars in the cabinet, meaning Parliament, liars in the cabinet. And Sushi, I feel like Sushi, which is Rishi Sunak if you are new here, he's feeling very frustrated by this. He's overwhelmed, he's exhausted, and he's feeling frustrated by all of this. He wants it all behind him. He doesn't want to go through this. He doesn't want to go through this because it's not true. It's false. And he knows it's like rumors and hearsay. But the thing is, Sushi knows that rumors stick. Once you get put in a category, you almost stay stuck there. Oh, it's a little bit like, I guess, a conspiracy flat earth tin hat category. When you get put in that category, you tend to be sort of stuck there, don't you? Oh my God. But that's what I'm getting for Sushi. He's not happy about it because it is, well, they're saying it's false. They're just trying to paint him, whoever's doing this is trying to paint him in a bad light. All right, let's keep going. This could be coming down the track too. All right. I'm getting Sweden. There could be a changing of the guard there. Martin, you're in Sweden, aren't you? I do feel like there could be changes coming to you in Sweden around your leadership. I'm just getting that. The changing of the guard, it's saying changing of the guard. Things might be changing in Sweden. And they're saying it's just general politics. It's just when people move on, then someone else comes in. It's just a general changing. It's nothing too dramatic. I don't think anything's going to change too much there, but you may have change coming into next year. I don't know if you go to the vote over there, Martin, or what your leader's like. I think you're in a pretty good place, aren't you? Although you do have, oh no, that's Switzerland. I get you mixed up all the time with Switzerland, don't I? That's where Davos is. Not Sweden. Sorry, Martin, my bad. All right, let's keep going. But I do feel like you're going to have change in your government, perhaps government leader. I'm getting these people waking up. We know they're waking up. We know they are. They're igniting inside. They're really igniting inside. They're really switching and changing up inside. They're really bursting free now. That's what I'm getting. We know they can't deny all this crap is happening now, but they're like bursting out. It's showing me like the caterpillar bursting out of the cocoon. It's cracking open. That's what I'm getting for these people waking up. They're starting to really push through and crack everything open, like, you know, like a little dinosaur egg, or, you know, chicken coming out of an egg. That visual of the slow cracking of the egg and emerging again, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. This kind of imagery, that's what's happening to people. They're emerging. They're igniting inside. They're starting to realize what's happening. They're starting to reset their goals. They're realizing that their government doesn't have their back anymore. Could have told them that 4 years ago, but nobody listened to us, did they? So they realise now that they're kind of on their own. So that's why they're starting to ignite and emerge, that they have to start making and be willing to make their own decisions and not let somebody dictate and tell you what to do. And follow along like sheep in the cattle yard. That's what I'm getting. Their souls are igniting. And this is good because we know it's the awakening process. Their souls are transforming into who they really are, and they're letting go of all their past, memories, hurts, all these things. So people are igniting, they're lighting up inside. This is good, guys, because I think we've all nearly had enough of the Karen Beast Mode anger issues that have been going on around the globe. Be warned, Christmas is a very bad time to trigger them off in people, isn't it? So I am getting that. That they're starting to ignite and come to life again. It's great. It's good. Oh, they'll never admit it to us, though. Don't expect anything, guys, because, you know, they never will. Like I always say, they'll always do the old, oh, yeah, we knew that all along. They never did. They never did. Oh, my God. All right. God, I'm getting England, I'm getting Birmingham again. Don't know what's happening in Birmingham, but something's happening in Birmingham. I can't say Birmingham because I get in trouble. I know a couple of you live near Birmingham. You were telling me last time. I'm still getting Birmingham. I guess it's watch this space in Birmingham, isn't it? What's going to come out after Christmas? Oh, we'll have to see. You might start seeing some construction sites. I don't know how big Birmingham is. Is it very big? But I'm getting a lot of construction. Construction of walls. sort of like barricades. It's saying, see, it could be the 15-minute city thing. We keep getting that. Don't know. But anyway, keep an eye out, guys. If you see any construction going on, do a bit of detective work. But I'm getting Birmingham again. All right. Getting New Zealand. And I'm getting the haters are out again. The hate speeches are out again. What does this mean? Hang on. I feel like you've got these minority groups of hate speeches that hate. It's saying hate government. Oh, I'm sure they're not alone. But I am getting these people that in New Zealand, and they could be like a Maori group or something, that they're called hates. I'm just getting the word hate speeches. And it could even be that they hate the modern government. They hate the way that the government's set up now. See, it could be these old Maori traditional ways. They want to incorporate more of that. I know you guys have... Oh, Charlie, come here. Come on, Charles. Charlie, come on. Oh, she's so loud. Charlie. Puss, 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 puss. Charles. No, she's gone the other way. I think she's deaf as a post as well sometimes. Oh, that poor thing. It's hard getting old, isn't it? But I am getting this haters. See, it feels to me like these small minority Maori groups want to run things their own way. They want to incorporate more into the government policies. I do feel there's these... they're pushing and pushing for the old traditional ways. But the thing is, it's not being accepted by the average person either. It's not just the government in New Zealand. It's the average person, because you're multicultural too. See, this is what a lot of people forget. Like the Indigenous here, when we had that yes-no vote, you know, they were blaming us white people for voting it out and all this, and they're still holding a grudge about that. But it was all sorts of people that voted it. It was, like I said, we've got multicultural here. We've got Chinese, we've got Japanese, we've got Muslims, we've got Greeks, we've got Italians, we've got everybody. And they voted as well. So this is what's happening in New Zealand. I feel like these Maori small groups are trying to push their old traditional ways into the government and force them to make change and go like back in time. But everything's changed too much. They're living it. I feel they're called hate speeches or something like that. I'm getting. I mean, you can understand it when Jacinda was in. They hated the demise of their country. And I think there was quite a lot of people in that group then. But I feel like now that things have changed and Hippo's gone and Luxon's in, I feel like people are trying to give him a bit of a chance now. And they don't want all these troublemakers coming in and stirring up the pot and trying to change everything again. Because the dust has settled and he's giving you guys a little bit of a lull period. And people can feel that. So they don't want, people in New Zealand don't want these, I guess you could say it's like the traditional owners of the land or the strong, it's saying strong Maori groups to keep stirring up trouble. That's just what I'm getting. Because it causes tension amongst other Kiwis. Like there's a lot of tension that gets built. It just makes everything awkward is what I'm getting. All right. Oh, that's a weird one, isn't it? But it's like here, and it reminds me when I get the hate groups, it reminds me of the, weird as it is, the Nazi marches that were in Melbourne the other week. That small group of like 30 people that the police allowed to march, and they had all their black gear on. They were unrecognisable. No one got arrested. Well, it kind of rubs people up the wrong way. Well, that's what I'm getting in New Zealand. There's this group that rubs people up the wrong way. But they stir the pot up all the time. Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? There's a lot of these like subgroups popped up all around the world though, that are trying to, I guess, force their ideals onto other people. All right. Oh my God, it's just too heavy today, this subject matter. Let's see if there's anything else. Getting India. Oh God, the only vision that comes to my mind is that great spaceship. Oh my God, the paper cutout spaceship. I'm getting India's transforming. I feel like Modi, he's really wheeling and dealing, Modi. He's on the world stage with the resources. He's changing things up a lot in India. Oh. And he's trying to make out he's doing everybody these favours, so it's not just the little people and peasants and Lego people and all the wealthy elite. He's trying to pretend that everyone's on the same wavelength and the same monetary level. And see, this is where you got to watch Modi, because he'd probably lock everybody into that one wage. So he's making a lot of promises to the people that are going to sound very enticing, old Modi, I'm getting in England. He's going to come out with some very good government packages that are going to entice the little people. But all the while is saying to me it's a big trap, like a Venus fly trap. You know those little plants that trap the fly, like claws close and it eats the fly? Well, that's what's happening in India. He's trapping the people into a future narrative that's going to create mass control. We know it is. So he looks all sweet and innocent, but he's not. I've always said Modi's got this other, and we know he wheels and deals with all the bigwigs, and they did land on the moon, so it's really put them on the map now. God, if you haven't seen the moon landing of India, please go check it out and you'll understand what we're all giggling at. All right, let's see if there's one more thing, guys, and we'll pull some cards. Oh, I'm getting France, I'm getting Macron, and I'm getting people just shouting at Macron. He is being shouted at. We know the farmers have been protesting over there, big time, spraying stuff on everything. It's great, poop and hay and everything. They're fighting back. Obviously, this is all about taxes. You guys were telling me about Germany and the taxes. I'm sure that'll happen down under here soon and everywhere else. But I am getting people shouting at Macron now. It's not heckling. I think in France, it's gone beyond heckling. I feel like it's becoming like quite dangerous. I feel like he's under very tight guard. I feel like he's not even in his house. He's in some safe house. I feel like Macron is fully aware of the hatred his people have for him. And it's becoming like really shouting. We know they've had some violent protests over there. And he's got the Olympic Games coming up. I think it's June or July or something like that. So we've got a little while to go. But I do feel like the heckling's got beyond heckling now. It's becoming quite violent and aggressive because all the Karens are waking up, as we know here, and beast mode anger is coming out. They got to pour it somewhere. Where else but on your government? So I feel like Macron's really starting to cop the verbal sprays and the people spewing out their anger. So he's having to be very closely guarded and heavily protected is what I'm getting. But see, he's one of these people too, like Trudeau, that's so thick-skinned, they just push through. They don't care. They don't care. They knew there would always be a little bit of an uprising of some sort, but they just avoid it and keep going with their plan. It doesn't put them off. It doesn't put Macron off at all. But I do feel it's getting quite aggressive. And if you think about it, we talk about it a lot here, it's a vibrational frequency. If people start rising up into that aggression and that kind of thing, then it starts to filter out and more people join in. And it's like anything, en masse, that sends quite a big vibration out there that shakes things up. And if anything, in France, it's going to keep waking people up. So it's a good thing. That's how I see it anyway. Oh, kind of a strange reading today, guys. Kind of a strange reading. I don't know, just some messages we're meant to hear and a little bit of vibration, I guess. There's a lot about vibration today and a lot of hate, anger, and although they are starting to ignite now and get into their, find themselves again, these people waking up. Let's pull a couple of affirmation cards, guys. Sometimes we just get weird messages, don't we? Every day is different at this, with these guides. I've got a feather today. Create. Oh, these cards are so tiny. I can hardly read them in my glasses. Fold up. The universe is putting its trust in you every time it blesses you with an idea. If the universe trusts you, shouldn't you trust yourself? We always talk about creativity, how it ignites your soul. Every time it blesses you with an idea. The universe trusts you, shouldn't you trust yourself? And that is big. We get trust all the time. Trust your gut feelings, trust your judgment, trust what you're hearing, trust what you're knowing, because it's usually right. Because your guides are, oh, look, I just got a wolf, guys. Oh, I'm going to read that card. It just jumped out. You know how we got to manifest the wolf yesterday? What is it? Guess what it is? You're not going to believe it. Trust. It's called your life purpose because it will take a lifetime to fulfill. Oh my God, that's so weird. How's the synchronicity of that, guys? Double synchronicity. We just read about trust. We got trust and we got our wolf. Wow. See, signs from the universe. And it's trust. Look. God, that's so weird, isn't it? Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, this jumped out. Empower. There's space for you. There's space for me. There's space for all. Let us empower each other. It's a lotus, really, isn't it? Blooming in full bloom. Empower. There's space for you. There's space for me. There's space for all. Let us empower each other. And that's something that we do try and do. And I know you guys really are good at doing that here. We all prop each other up if someone's having a bad day or we're feeling like we're slipping off. We all try to prop each other up. And that's why we talk about a lot. And this week we talked about a lot losing friends and things like that. I know a lot of us are still having weird experiences with people. We have to just keep moving towards the things that make us feel good and do empower us. You don't want to be around people who disempower you. You know, that's the lessons we're really learning at the moment, isn't it, guys? That's why I love our little community that we built on this channel, because we really do try to keep each other upbeat, because it's a frequency. We've all met here on some sort of frequency vibration, haven't we? How about we pull an affirmation card, guys, for a little bit of how to relax over the Christmas period. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh, Napoleon. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. And I just went and saw the movie Napoleon the other week. Some of you did too. Napoleon Bonaparte. He was so gifted. I never realised he was such a good, he had such great skills in war. I never realised till I saw the movie. But maybe that's why, because he had a clear mind. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. It's true. Make sure anyone who's sick out there, that you quiet your mind. And don't feel guilty about it. Just take that time out. Because you'll become a better warrior. See, a better leader. A better leader. Like Napoleon Bonaparte. I don't know what they called him. But anyway. Interesting. And probably meaning a great leader of your own life as well. That's such a simple quote. Oh, so interesting, isn't it? Oh, that's weirded me out now. So many synchronicities there, guys, in those little roots. All right, I'll say this one more thing and then we'll finish off today. Oh, they're giving me that Dolly Parton song. Get this music. Here we go again. Just when I'm about to turn the lights up brighter, shaking me up so, and all I really know is here we go again, and here I go. Don't know why we're getting that song. I hope it's not here we go again with the immortal CV virus. Oh, God. If we don't laugh at it, guys, we'd just be crying, so we might as well laugh at it all. So I'm getting that song. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh my God, they're giving me like so many songs. And they're crazy. I'm getting stuff like Stop, Look and Listen, I'm Yours. Remember that old song? And they were giving me like all these other... Oh, come on. I've got to get some clarity here, guys. It's ridiculous. Oh, if you could hear in my head, guys, you would not cope. They give me like dance music there, and they show me people dancing and everything. Oh my God, the music, the jukebox gets out of hand, guys. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting that song. Who sings it? I'm getting that song, Right Stuff. Oh, I even know it's a boy band. I even know who sings it. Right Stuff. First time didn't know it. Second time was a guess. Right Stuff. Oh, gone blank. I do know who sings it though. It's one of those boys bands. Is it? Oh, I know them really well too. Sorry guys. Anyway, I'm getting that song, Right Stuff. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I really like that band too. They were good. All right. God, they give me that Mick Hucknall song again, Turn It Up, which is always about our frequency, volume, turn it up. Turn it up, make it so loud it will never stop. No, 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 turn it up. It's by Simply Red. Such a great song. I want you to go and play that. We always get told to turn up our volume and frequency, and really they're talking about the antenna. Getting in tune, turn everything up so we're really ready to sort of face next year, I think, 2024, and recognise things as they come towards us way before they hit us. So turn up your frequency, go listen to a few of those songs. Take care, have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll say goodbye from Australia. You know the drill, hit the like buttons, comment down below. If YouTube doesn't take your comments, that is. I know they've been taking a few again lately. Sorry, guys. It's so frustrating. I hear you. And I will come on and talk to you tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Go and have fun, everybody. Go finish off your shopping and get all organised, guys. And I will talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.